Hey, this is Prentice here, and one of the things that I want to talk to you about today is that as we get older, as you men and women are approaching middle age, one of the things that happens, it's kind of like death and taxes. You do lose a little bit of the size of your muscle. Now, not suggesting that all of us go out and decide to become bodybuilders, although that's a noble sport if that's where your interests take you. But we do lose a little bit of strength, and we do lose some of those larger muscle fibers. So, I mean, what do you do with that? Well, first of all, that could be due to atrophy. I mean, if you're in your middle age, whatever, from 35 on to 65, you probably have some responsibilities. So you're working a little more, you have your family, don't have time to hit the gym like you did previously. But there are things that we can do to help slow this down. And one of the things that we need to do is train explosively. Number one, because those fibers that get smaller or atrophy as we get older, those are the bigger fiber types. So they are stimulated very easily by training explosive. That's why when you do see sprinters of any age, they're constantly training those fiber types to give them their size. Also, we need to spend a lot of time under tension, really pressing into that weight. So that type of overload is also going to stimulate those muscle fibers and make them bigger. This is what we're going to accomplish today. We're going to put together a sequence of exercises called a complex, and they're used by many athletes. They're really good actually because they teach you and allow you to practice a bunch of different weightlifting skills at once, and more important than that, you get in and out of your training and you get on with the other stuff that you have to do. So what we're going to do is take 4 exercises. To do this, you'll need light kettlebell, or you can even do this with dumbbells, and make sure that it's something that you can press 7 to 10 times. That's going to be the Goldilocks zone for this exercise. I want you to be able to press this weight 7 or 10 times, not too heavy, not too light, because you'll see in a few minutes, and as you go ahead and practice this, that it's going to really get your attention. I'm going to start with a kettlebell swing. Swing the bell for 3 times. Then you're going to clean and press. Then from the clean and press, squat, and then finish with a swing. Complex dictates that you perform all of these movements back to back without putting your weight down. So for this set, we're going to do 3 swings, 3 cleans and presses, 3 squats, and 3 more swings, and rest. As you're performing this on your own, all of that together constitutes 1 set. If this is something very new to you, rest maybe 2 minutes, and then you're going to do 3 3 to 5 sets. And as you get better, you're slowly going to decrease your rest time. You can increase your sets if you want, decrease your rest time so that you're resting somewhere in that 60 to 70 second range. Pay attention to the speed in which you're doing your exercises, because if you get really sluggish and feels like you're really grinding through this just to complete the exercise, it will have lost, you're getting diminishing returns there, it will have lost its effectiveness. So try to keep your repetitions crisp and fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and practice 1 to 2 sets of this complex. You can get your weights, follow along. Nice straight back, set up for the swing. Pressing nice and fast. Squat. Park your bells safely and then move around. Walk. You can shake some of the tension out of your muscles. If you started breathing heavy, I'm sure you can hear me over there. I'm breathing pretty heavy. Try to control your breathing. You can shadow box. You can jog in place. Now, for the purposes of the video, we're not on the clock and I don't want to give you a full workout. I'm going to start again when I feel 80%, which is right about now. So we're going to go again, load up, and swing. Clean and press. Squat. And swing. Awesome. So, complex is a really simple way to stimulate those larger muscle fibers by giving you a lot of time under the weight, and also placing those ballistic movements in there will force you to be explosive. It's perfect types of movement to stimulate those muscles. Now, if you're wondering about any other exercises or any other body types, this is a good place to start. If you feel afterwards, if you're working through old injuries, you shouldn't do this if you're injured, but if you're working through old injuries, you can definitely do some club work as a movement prep or warm-up. When I practice this, I like to add some sort of pull-up or suspended row afterwards, and just remain active. So try to get out and walk as often as you can. Since I'm still a dog owner, I like to get out and play and take long walks and run some sprints with my dog in the park when I can. So take this. Again, start out with 3 to 5 repetitions of each exercise. Rest up to 2 minutes. Go 3 to 5 sets. If you like this, go ahead and comment below. And if you're new to the page, please subscribe. Look forward to your comments, and let me know of anything you'd like to see in the future. Take care and train smart.